And like prior, let me try to get this perfect. Okay, scratch that whole plan. All right, what is up, guys? I am hot, I am sweaty, and I'm a little bit tired. But you know what? Today's gonna be a good day. Finished up doing what I had to do. Now we get to work on the vehicle. So we're jumping right into the video. We have a couple things I need to install on the Ram Rebel. If you guys do know, subscribers to the channel, we're going on a cross-country road trip. Kind of get as much stuff done as I can while we can get it done. So I did get a couple things in the mail. Also, really quickly, ignore the fact that we have 35s and a lift on now. Ignore that. That will be its own separate video. But okay, cool. So a couple things we're going to be installing today. First things first, inside of the Ram Rebel forms, there's this guy who's selling a kit. This is basically it's like the amber light kit that will go inside the grill. So if you guys know me, I have always loved the way that the Ford Raptor looks, how it has the amber lights inside of it. They had to legally put that in it because it was so wide. It makes it look like a Super Duty, especially when they first came out with the first generation of the Raptors. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. That honestly made me like trucks. So this guy actually, he makes a kit that you can add it onto the Ram Rebel. Now, full disclosure, you can buy a kit like this. You could buy stuff like this much cheaper on eBay, but this guy, he has the full kit, everything together, and the wiring, everything. So I chose to go with his kit. Yeah, I chose to go with his kit. It's a little bit more, but he kind of has everything like set up. So I'm gonna just do his kit. So we're gonna be installing that. I'm gonna be installing just some LED lights inside of the truck bed. So inside the Smart Cap Evo, so we have some extra lighting in there. And then also I did buy this. It's a rubber bed liner for a Ram Rebel or Ram 1500 newer body style. So I'll see how this works. I was gonna go with a spray-in bed liner or something like that, but with my truck, we're gonna be using it to, like, the back cab is going to be used for the dogs and for some couple other things that we're going to be using the back for. So I kind of wanted the bottom to be kind of softer, but still rugged enough that we can still put stuff in it and, like, you know, use it as a truck still. So I'll see what this thing is all about. I got this one on Amazon. I'll link this guy down below. I'll let you guys know how this thing is. But without further ado, let's pop the hood of the Ram Rebel, get underneath there, and let's get this thing installed. Okay, I think I like them like this. This is actually pretty gross. There's like so many bugs in here. Never really realized until I'm doing this. I definitely gotta wash the front off. It's pretty gross, not gonna lie to you. All right, let me snake these. The thing you have to worry about with this, there is a shutter that opens and closes up inside the grill. So you have to be lower than that so it doesn't get caught. I don't know if you can see, but there's like inside there's like those things. They open and close with the temperature of the engine. So make sure they're just beneath this, and then I'm gonna put the wires so that they don't go through that section. Pretty much, only thing you have to really worry about. Just trying to find somewhere to ground it out. I think I found the spot. See if I have any hardware to help me real quick. It's the only thing I'm waiting to do. Let's just do this. Okay, cool. So I guess we're just gonna give it a go, see what happens. We'll see. That works. Let me just push these bad boys in there a little bit more. Oh, this one's a little crooked. Let me just make it sideways. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. So project number 1 is done. Now I have to button everything back up, zip tie the wires and everything like that. So I just kind of just had it up and going. I'll show you guys this real quick. So the wire tap, you take out the daytime running light, you put it also with this. So there's 2 wires with this. I'm gonna have to make a hole inside of the fuse box so it can close. Grounded it right there, and then I need to zip tie all these up so it's not too much slack and everything like that, because right now there's a ton of slack. So I gotta button it up and then put this support back up there. So that might take me a second, but we're knocking stuff off. So the first thing is done. This, just want to get that done with. So this is done. Let me button this up and then we'll move on to flip the car around. We'll do the back. I'm hoping one more thing should be coming into the mail today. I'm hoping it comes in the mail so I can get this done too today. We'll see. But all right, let's move on. Oh wait, dude, I literally hear, is that a FedEx truck or UPS? Oh, it might be a UPS truck. That would be so great if it's here right now. Oh no, that's literally I don't even know what that is. Never mind. Just a random truck, like a dump truck just came down our driveway or came down our street. That wasn't it. Okay, well, hopefully the UPS comes today. We'll see. Okay, so the goal of a couple things in storage. So the LED lighting. So I'm going to be having lighting up here, all up in the bed of the truck inside the Smart Cap Evo. Yeah, so we're going to have the softer bed liner. This is where kind of the dogs are going to be chilling in the back. We have the Smart Cap Evo with the doggy doors, doggy windows. This thing is actually great for the dogs and everything like that. So we could travel with them safely and have like ventilation. You can see back there still, I have my fans I did install, so we'll have extra fans and everything like that. But loading in and out of the truck, I want to have more lights, even though this is actually set up so whenever the big light from the back of the truck is on, it does light up the bed of the truck. But I want to have a little bit more lighting back here in case we're like parked or anything like that. Especially, you know, we're going to be camping and everything. I want to have a little bit more lighting inside of the bed of the truck. That's one thing when we did do that quick impromptu like camping trip before, I realized I wanted to have more lighting. So having extra lighting back here will be great, and then having a softer bed liner will be nice. So something that's still strong enough that we can still load stuff back here, use it as a truck, but then also soft enough that we can have the dogs back here. We could be back here if we absolutely needed to or whatever, and it wouldn't be terrible. So let me unwrap this bed liner thing. Okay, so it looks pretty straightforward. Literally just a thing based on flat. I'm just gonna leave some weights on it real quick, help flatten it out a little bit more, but it's pretty flat. Looks like this is the back, that's the front. It should just fit right in. So hopefully the fit's decent and I don't have to do any trimming. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, so I guess all that leaves me left to do is just install this. It's just LED string lights, basically. We'll just put them inside the bed of the truck. Okay, so it's kind of hard for you guys to see during the daylight. Hopefully I'll be able to get some footage at night what it looks like, but it works pretty well. So, have to install this thing. What I'm gonna do real quick, we have some of these Swiffer pads things, and I have like this guy too. I'm gonna just do a quick wipe down, and then you just dry it, and then we'll install this, because there's some dust. Just a little bit. It's like, see, it's not like, it's really not bad, but if we're gonna put something new down, I just want the bottom to be as clean as it possibly can be, so. Let me do this real quick. All right, it doesn't look perfect, but I did do ton of these and that. Just cleaned it up a bit. Now I know why people get bed liners, especially when you use it as a truck. You'll mess up the back. But we can get this guy installed in here. Everything's in here dried off. I'm gonna remove this and we can kind of get this area looking better. Thanks. This guy right now. Perfect. Let's unbox this guy. Let me, I gotta pull the truck forward, but seems like it's gonna work just fine.
Wait. Look. Boy. Good boy, you wanna go up it again? Come on. Come on, pup.
Good boy.
What a good boy. Come here, dear. Come here.
Okay, so as you guys saw, the dogs, they did it. It took them a little bit of time to get it done, but yeah, they were able to figure it out. Treats always help. Legion, I'm not worried about him. He'll do anything you ask him to do. Gare's is a little bit more skittish, so, but that's a much easier system for them getting in and out. And we're like on like an uneven. Our driveway has such a crazy slope, so if we're parked somewhere flat, it would be much more steady and stable. So that's good with that. So that's all taken care of. I still gotta clean out the interior. I mean, it's not bad. I'm gonna clean it out. I have other things that's coming still. Awning is coming, so spoiler alert, awning is coming. I still have to remount my gas canister. When I traded in the Jeep, I forgot the mount was still attached to the Jeep, so that's there. I gotta mount this because I don't want to put it in the back with the dog, so I'm gonna mount it up on top somewhere. So that's gonna have to go. To do for the Corvette, I still have to, since I'm out here, I never actually did all of the interior, all the wires. I never tucked everything up nicely. I might do that real quick if I got a little time. Tuck up all the wires for this GPS Apple CarPlay system. And then, yeah, I think if I have time, I will actually get gas in this gas can to fill up some for this Corvette. So I can take the Corvette to the gas station to fill it up. But it's like so low, I don't even know if I'll make it to the gas station. So I don't want to run out of gas. So, you know, because I gotta drive a second to get to the gas station. I'm not trying to run out of gas before I even get there. So I think it was that. So I think I might try to tuck this thing up with the Corvette. I don't know. I got a little time. See if I can do this real quick. Alright, just to show you guys what I'm doing. So like all of these wires, it's not really the prettiest. I just want to tuck it underneath here. So I'm going to have to, there's a bolt here, bolt there. Take those off. I already unpried this. I'm trying to be very careful with this module. If this breaks, I believe you cannot replace this on the earlier C5s. The later ones I think you can. This, I think like my model year and like prior, you really can't. So very careful with that. 10 millimeters, and there's 10 millimeters back there. Whole thing moves, slides back, and then I'll have access to these wires. I can tuck them up underneath here a lot better. It's just, this is just annoying me because it's like you can see them and I just want to get all that stuff cleaned up. So let me do this. Okay, just to show you, I just was able to move just enough stuff to give me some little slack. So I should be able to tuck away all these wires underneath here, because you have to put it in the one position to put it all the way down to the lowest gear so that you can have access to put this up. So let me try to get this stuff together. I did have to unplug this because like the cigarette lighter wouldn't, it was over this bracket, so I had to move that, but I should be able to do this now. Okay, scratch that whole plan of me trying to be gentle. I had to take this whole thing out to get access to the back. Well, I'm deep in it now. Did you ever notice the person, they did put some extra padding down here? That's definitely aftermarket. I did take this up before when I did the shifter boot and everything like that, so. All right, let me really get into it. All right, you can never do anything simple. I just had to take everything out because I need to get access to the back of this. I'm gonna just drill a hole in the back of this guy down there so I can tuck the wires through. Okay, so I just took everything out. If I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it right, so I don't only have to do it once. So might as well just do it, then tuck everything back up nice and neatly. So all these wires, you won't see any of this, so at least that'll be nice. Okay, took some, well, power tools and a little bit more time than what I wanted, but we got it all done. I don't have my cigarette or ashtray container anymore, but I was able to use the holes down there, drill holes through. Now it has power right there, and I have the cord to my phone. I can plug it right in. All this is tucked away. The only wire you see is just the one wire from right there, and I can still just take this down if I want to, but everything is all tucked underneath here. It feels so much just cleaner, so you can't see anything. There's nothing like dangling. So, and if I want to just hide everything, I tuck it right there and just close this like flap down, and I could take this down and you wouldn't even know there's anything here. If you guys are interested, this whole setup was like $100. I have my link in the description. It'll save you a little bit of extra bucks, so if you're interested, you can check this thing out. It's just down there. But you know, so far this has been a very productive day. We got a lot of things done. The Corvette, things done. A lot of stuff done with the Ram Rebel. I have a couple more things that are going to be coming in this week. We leave later this week, so I gotta get everything else installed, but so far everything's been going pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for tonight to get gas and gas this thing up, but we will see. But man, I'm really excited for everything that's been going on with the Ram Rebel. But if you guys haven't seen our last video taking the C5 Corvette out with the Mustang GT, check out this video right here. It was a really fun, interesting video. Check the video out. See you in the next one.